Alright, I'm back. Let's go. Friday, bitches. There you go. What are we gonna do until Dusty comes on? Dark side of YouTube, 28 minutes, 7. This will take us to 7:30. The Void, let's see what he got.
One of the most unsettling things about the internet is how it holds on to people.
Well.
Their videos, their voices, their digital footprints, all frozen in time. And YouTube is no exception. It's filled with forgotten channels, old uploads, strange pages that haven't been touched in years. But every now and then, you stumble on one that's different. A channel with just 2 Fortnite clips and 1 short video of his dog.
Those are the best YouTube channels.
What makes this one different, what makes it disturbing, is what came after. Because less than a year later, that same boy would walk into his school with 2 handguns. He'd shoot and kill his teacher.
Oh, we're going
wound
here.
6 more.
Oh, shit.
Then turn the gun on himself. He was just 11 years old.
Jesus Christ.
This is the story of Jose Angel Ramos Betts. Jose Angel Ramos Betts seemed like a normal kid. He was 11 years old, quiet, did well in school, and didn't stand out for the right or wrong reasons. Just another face in the classroom at Colegio Cervantes, a private school in Torreon, Mexico. But behind that, his life was falling apart. His mother had died during surgery when he was still a child. His father was a convicted drug trafficker who'd served time in the US for smuggling meth across the border.
Okay.
By the time of the shooting, Jose was living with his grandparents.
Jesus.
His grandfather, Jose Angel Ramos Saucedo, had a criminal record of his own. He was connected to large-scale drug activity and was being investigated for laundering money through international transfers.
Jesus Christ.
The kind that raised enough suspicion to get...
I'm gonna be real, I did not see this coming. And I watched a bunch of shit online. So,
the Mexican government involved. Accounts were frozen. Authorities were watching. And yet, he still kept 2 handguns in the house. At first, it was believed that Jose found them on his own, that they were simply left unsecured. But that wasn't the case. According to leaked WhatsApp messages later recovered from his grandfather's phone, he had knowingly given the weapons to his grandson. In one message, Saucedo's daughter asks, "Why did you give it to him, Dad? Do you see what happens? When I saw him, I wasn't surprised. I knew it was you who gave it to him." And his reply was just as chilling. "I couldn't stop him. It was his will." The same man who handed those...
It was a fucking, like, what, 11-year-old kid or something?
...those weapons to a child was eventually arrested. Not just for negligence, but as a suspect in a broader investigation tied to drug trafficking and money laundering.
What the
His connections even led to an Argentine cartel figure, Mario Roberto Segovia. And while all of this was unfolding, Jose's father had quietly been released from prison in Texas. His location? Unknown. Everyone who might have been responsible for this boy's life had either vanished or looked away.
I am live. Okay, fair enough.
Somehow, even after all of this, Jose still showed up to school.
I mean, this is on YouTube.
Still sat quietly in class. Still seemed like just another kid. Until he wasn't.
Sadly,
it started.
I'm more surprised by the fact that this is the first thing I'm watching rather than the act itself, because we live in America and this shit happens like every fucking week, and that it's so unbelievably depressing. Like, the fact that I have never even heard of this. It happens that fucking often. Hey, what's going on, Severware? How am I? I am still here. That is as good as you can get.
Just after 8 a.m.
How are you?
on January 10th, 2020, Jose Angel arrived
God
at
damn,
Colegio
it's Friday and
Cervantes carrying a backpack
alcohol,
with two
so
guns inside,
okay.
one .22 caliber pistol and a semi-automatic .40 caliber Glock.
How does a little kid know how to shoot that?
And both were loaded.
Oh my god.
He walked through the gates like any other student. But earlier that morning, he'd said something to a few of his classmates.
Entertainment? Oh.
Just 6 words. Hoy va a ser el día. Today is going to be the day. At 8:20, Jose asked to use the bathroom. His teacher, Maria Asaf Medina, said yes. 15 minutes passed. He didn't come back.
At the campus that I work on in college, we had an active shooter last week. It's fucking wild. But other than that, yeah.
So she got up and went to look for him.
I did not know this was going to be on this video.
Jose stepped out of the bathroom,
what it is.
wearing different clothes, a white t-shirt,
and I hate that phrase. That phrase means nothing. I use it all the time.
Exactly like Eric Harris, one of the Columbine shooters. Then
he's 11.
He pulled out the guns.
He's 11.
He opened fire in the hallway, shooting 5 classmates and a physical education teacher.
Why?
40-year-old Aldo Omar Saldivar. Then he turned to Maria,
God, I don't have
the
enough
same
booze.
teacher who'd gone to find him, and shot her. She died instantly.
Well,
by 8:43, it was over.
Is it fucked up to say that's good that it was instant? Like, it happens so often in the States. It's so fucked up. Like, beyond belief. Like, I've been in 2 active shooter situations at different places where I've worked, and each time I'm like, well, I guess this is it. Like, that's fucked up. That, like, I'm not even, like, terrified. It's just like, okay, well, this is... South Park did an episode on it, and it was a fucking brilliant episode. It was horrifyingly brilliant.
Jose took his own life with a single gunshot.
Yeah,
in less than 5 minutes, a child had carried out one of the most disturbing school shootings in Mexico's history.
Oh, it was in Mexico.
When the shots rang
That's
out,
probably why I didn't hear about
teachers
it.
in other classrooms locked their
still
doors.
Fucked up.
Students hid under desks.
Yeah.
Police arrived within minutes. Dozens of officers and soldiers surrounded the school.
But it's so fucked up that I didn't hear about it. Like, that should be something that is like a worldwide, like, fucked up situation. But our world is so fucked up at a particular level that this doesn't even register on the fucked up scale. Which is, in and of itself, very sad. It's very, very depressing and sad that that's where we are in the world.
But it was already too late. The day after the shooting, the news made headlines across the country. A teacher was dead. 6 others were injured. And the shooter was just 11 years old. The reaction...
When I was 11 years old, I was playing with Pokemon and my Power Rangers toys. And probably I was, like, rolling around outside pretending to be, like, fucking, I don't know, Sonic the Hedgehog or something. In the White Ranger. I don't know, like, that's what I was doing at 11. 9, 10, 11, something like that.
Was immediate, but chaotic. Rumors spread that he was only 8.
That's wild.
That he was bullied. That it was all because of video games. Parents showed
up
at the
fuck off. Fuck off with the video game bullshit. Everyone wants to blame it on something else other than the guns. Well, it's the guns that doesn't... The guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. Well, yeah. If you take the guns away, you take away the ability to do that in a very efficient way. But whatever. I'm very, like, anti-gun. And people are like, oh, well, what if they can just stab people? Yeah, you're not going to fucking kill, like, 50 people from a balcony with a fucking knife. Like, get out of here. Like, I'm not anti-gun in the way... I'm anti-gun in general, but, like, if people want to have a gun, that's fine, but they should go through rigorous, multiple psych evaluations, because you are given a tool that is designed to kill. That is its one purpose. Like, a pencil its purpose is to ride. A car's purpose is to drive. Yes, you can kill a person with a pencil or a knife or whatever, but like a gun is designed to either kill and or intimidate. And it takes one bad day, not to quote the Joker, but I'm just saying, it takes one bad day of a person like getting divorced and getting fired, and then maybe they lose their dog, and that's it. They snap, man. You got to have like constant psyche evals with that. You got to have big background checks. Like you need to do like training every quarter of the year or something. Like if you want to have that ability to have that item to take a life, it should be harder to get than a fucking driver's license. And at this point, at least here in Texas, it's not. I can go get one right now. Easily. It's fucked up. Anyway, sorry, I'm not going to get into that, but that's my stance on it. You can have it, you just need to earn the ability to have it.
Gate demanding answers. Politicians called for tighter school security. But while the authorities scrambled for
It's not the
explanations,
fucking video game's
the internet
fault.
was already looking somewhere else.
Come on now.
It didn't take long for people
Come
to find
on.
it. His YouTube channel, Angeli Bets. And when you look at where he came from, what his home life was like, you start to wonder what this channel might have actually meant to him. Maybe it wasn't just about gaming. Maybe it wasn't even really about YouTube. Maybe it was an escape from the chaos, from a home surrounded by criminals and guns and people who were supposed to protect him,
man.
But didn't.
That's why I stream. Get away from depression and shit, like loneliness and stuff. I mean,
maybe
just
this
like
channel
the
was the only
factual
place he had that felt safe. The only place he was in control.
That's just
and
the
even
facts,
that
right?
Wasn't enough. That's the part that stays with
it's
you.
fucked up. You never know.
The channel is still there, still online. Not because anyone cared about it, not because it meant something to the world, but because maybe it meant something to him. And now it sits in silence.
That's some fucked up stuff too. Like you have these like effectively digital graveyards, digital corpses, I guess, if you want to call it that, of like people that have died, but like they have social media accounts, YouTube accounts, whatever. It's crazy shit to think about.
A forgotten corner of YouTube.
Yep.
Quietly holding the last piece of a boy who no one really saw.
Yep.
Until it was already too late.
Awful. It's fucked up, dude. Super fucked up. This is called the dark side of YouTube, so, you know.
YouTube has become a place where anyone can share their story, no matter how unusual or obscure. But occasionally, you stumble across a channel that leaves you with more questions than answers.
I'm so like worried that somebody here is gonna find mine and put mine into a video of me just like being incredibly sad and drunk and stuff.
One of those channels belongs to Anna Matskovich, a creator better known as Refbatch. When Anna Matskovich first began posting on YouTube back in 2008, her videos were different.
That's old school.
Most of them are unedited, shot in one take, and seem to be filmed wherever she happens to be at the time.
That's what YouTube is for. I'm sorry, I come to YouTube to get people like not like home video kind of stuff, like this people, like not all this super fucking edited shiny bullshit, just fucking random people doing shit.
Her early uploads often featured her speaking directly to the camera in a hurried, almost panicked tone. She'd switch between Russian and English, sometimes in the middle of a sentence.
That's wild.
Making it nearly impossible to follow what she was saying. But over time, a message began to take shape, buried in the chaos. She claimed she was being watched, followed, drugged. And depending on who you ask, she either lost her grip on reality or was desperately trying to hold on to it.
Oh shit, somebody gifted me a tier 1
If you managed to catch a few coherent phrases, a pattern started to emerge.
Okay.
Anna believed she was...
That's wild. Somebody gifted me a tier 1 sub to this channel, Daniel Thrasher. He's like a fucking brilliant musician guy. And like, I just randomly clicked on his channel like for the first time. That's so funny.
Being targeted by the Russian government.
It's awesome.
She spoke about harassment, surveillance, and punishment for speaking out. But instead of presenting any evidence, her claims came across as scattered fragments of a larger, unclear picture. Then there were her dances. In many of her videos, Anna would perform short routines, movements that seemed improvised, in forests, on snowy sidewalks, or in empty rooms. There was no music, no explanation, and no real context for these performances. They simply existed alongside her other uploads.
That's awesome.
In one such video, you can even hear gunshots in the background, adding to the eerie element of it all.
Yeah. Like, this shit is wild. I love this kind of, like, raw YouTube stuff.
But there's one strange detail that complicates this story even further.
My man, The Void here, I don't watch a lot of his stuff, but he's nearly got 100K subs. He's very much in the vein of Nexpo, Nick Crowley, those kind of people. I just found him the other day. Yeah, I'm always
around the
down for
same
this kind
time
of shit.
that Anna Matskovich first appeared on YouTube, another Anna Matskovich vanished from something entirely different. According to the World Dance Sport Federation, a professional ballroom dancer by that name was actively competing in international competitions throughout the early 2000s.
Oh, no shit.
And then she stopped. Her final listed event was in 2008, the same year Ref Batch began posting. Now, to be clear, we can't confirm they're the same person.
Sure.
There are no photos, no videos tying the performer to Anna on YouTube, but the name, the location, and the shared fixation on dance all line up. But if they are, it adds a layer to this already fractured portrait, because maybe those strange dances she performs on snowy sidewalks and in empty rooms aren't as random as they seem. Maybe they're echoes, faded remnants of a past life she can't quite let go of.
What a way of putting that.
Or maybe they're all that's left of it. Over time, Anna's posting habits became more extreme. On some days, she'd upload dozens of videos, each one short, frantic, and nearly impossible to make sense of. Even the descriptions, written in broken English with long, unpunctuated sentences, added to the confusion.
I mean, to be fair, to be fair, that's probably like how I post shit.
Same themes. Warnings about government interference, stories of imprisonment, and cryptic phrases that seemed like they might mean something, but never quite did. Anna's husband, Maxim Belov, is also a part of this story. Like Anna, Maxim has a YouTube channel, though this channel now seems to be mostly updated by Anna too. He claims that Anna was detained by the Russian government and placed in a psychiatric ward against her will.
Probably.
According to him, this was part of an effort to silence her, and during her confinement, she was subjected to harsh treatments involving psychotropic drugs.
For what, I
Some
wonder?
of the descriptions read, "On 15th August 2014, my wife Anna Matskovich was attacked in Moscow district Kuzminki by hooligans who blocked her in a post office and called the police, who also assaulted Anna and sent her to a psychiatric clinic with false accusations. On 19th August, she was brought to a court hearing under strong psychotropic medications. My objections that the clinic staff had administered strong psychotropic medications before the hearing and that Anna was in the clinic due to fabrications by paid liars were ignored by the judge from Moscow's Lyublinsky court, Mr. Matlakov A.S., who decided on forcible treatment for Anna in the psychiatric clinic. I visited Anna the next day after the hearing. She informed me that she was forbidden even to move inside the room where she was isolated. She was also very limited in washing her face and was not given back her glasses, despite her diopters being -8. I contacted her doctor, Mrs. Sevryukova, and pointed out these issues and asked her not to violate Anna's basic human rights. On 21st August, I contacted Deputy Chief Dr. Mr. Fedin. He didn't advise me to file a cassation appeal against Anna's psychiatric imprisonment,
I don't know what
and
that
said
means.
she could only sign the cassation appeal herself.
What is cassation?
Anna used to record videos in English on Moscow streets, which caused...
Cassation is an informal instrumental What? It's a musical thing. Cessation maybe is what they mean? Like stop? Cessation appeal? Something?
Caused hatred from the crowd, because most people don't understand English, especially Western mentality.
Wait, what?
In Russia, people who use English are mostly lawyers or representatives of Western business branches. Anna Matskovich is still in the so-called watching room, where the clinic staff continues to administer psychotropic injections of haloperidol despite my protests. When I raised this issue again, the nurse replied that I should contact her doctor during public hours on Wednesday only. It's a disturbing claim, but not entirely unheard of in Russia's history. During the Soviet era, psychiatry was weaponized against dissenters. Thousands of people were diagnosed with sluggish schizophrenia, a fabricated condition used to justify locking them away in mental institutions.
Schizophrenia?
The treatments were brutal: electroshock therapy without anesthesia, forced insulin comas, and heavy doses of antipsychotic medication. Although this practice was officially abandoned in the 1990s, reports suggest that it might be resurfacing. Since 2012, there have been dozens of documented cases where psychiatry was allegedly used to silence critics of the government. Whether Anna's story fits into this pattern or is the result of something else, perhaps mental illness, paranoia, or even a shared delusion between her and Maxim, it's impossible.
It's not paranoia if they're really after you.
To say for sure. As Anna continues to upload, her mental state seems to be slipping further. Her speech is increasingly incoherent, her movements erratic, and her videos fragmented to the point of being almost incomprehensible. Whether this decline is the result of trauma, untreated mental illness, or simply years of living in fear, it's impossible to say. What we do know is that Anna's reality is one that exists entirely on its own terms, shaped by her own fears and Maxim's unwavering support. It's hard to watch Anna's story unfold without wondering what, if anything, could change her course. Is she a victim of her own mind?
Some people don't get happy endings. And that's just like the reality of the situation.
Or is there truth to her claims?
Believe me.
A hidden story that's impossible to prove? To this day, her channel continues to grow, one fragmented video at a time.
Jesus.
As of making this video, her channels have now amassed over 100,000 uploads on YouTube. Each upload adds another layer to her story, but no closer to an answer. There are some videos
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Be right back. Here.
to my butthole again. Oh my God, what did I do? I can't take a dump, 'cause now my balls are blocking up my butthole. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Good God, I pulled too hard, now my scrotum's stretched out like a fucking yard. Oh God, I grew my balls to my butthole, baby. Oh my God, what did I do? I can't take a dump, 'cause now my balls are blocking up my butthole. My lady doesn't want a life of watching her man use a butter knife. Face down, ass up, try and saw off the sack. Oh baby, fucking please just take me back. I grew my balls to my butthole, baby. Oh my God, what did I do? I can't take a dump, 'cause now my balls are blocking up my butthole. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me
Alright,
twice,
this is so
shame
fun.
on you.
Like,
Good God, I pulled too hard, now my scrotum's stretched out like a
That's so
fucking
fucking
yard.
funny.
Glued my ball.
my sister came in. Ladris. Alright. So this is the third of these videos. Damn, that was like good time. Okay.
That never really leave the internet, no matter how hard people try to erase them. The Bud Dwyer press conference.
Yep.
Funky Town.
Don't know that one.
One Man, One Jar.
Don't know that one.
Ghost Rider.
Don't know that one.
If you've been online long enough, you already know what they are. If you haven't, don't go looking. These
I
weren't
know the
just
first
shock
one,
clips.
but
They
I've
were
seen
trauma,
worse.
packaged and passed around like inside jokes. For a while they disappeared, pushed into dark forums, taken down from video sites, and buried under years of new content. But now, somehow, they're back. Not on LiveLeak, not buried in gore archives. They're on YouTube, repackaged, disguised, and slipping through a loophole.
Suggestitor.
It usually starts subtle. A strange title, a blurry thumbnail, maybe a video from a channel you've never heard of. You don't even search for it. YouTube recommends it, just drops it into your feed like it's nothing. You click out of curiosity, and for the first few seconds, it just looks like a distorted mess. A cartoon, stop motion, some AI-generated garbage, nothing that really makes sense. But then, you hear it. There's no music, no narration, just something else.
No.
It's the sound of a man choking, gasping, begging. The kind of sound that doesn't come from a film set. The kind of sound you instantly know is real. That's when it clicks. This isn't fiction. This isn't art. It's gore.
Yeah.
These videos are based on actual footage. Executions, suicides, murders. The visuals are warped, blurred, reanimated, filtered, just enough to confuse the algorithm.
Just enough.
But the audio, it's untouched. And somehow, that's enough to keep it online. According to YouTube, content like this shouldn't exist on the platform. They say their systems use a mix of automation and human review. That machine learning is constantly fed with data from past violations. That millions of content decisions are informed by previous human judgments. And if something's flagged, either by the algorithm or by users, it's sent to a trained reviewer, someone who supposedly understands the guidelines and knows where to draw the line. And yet, here we are, a distorted clip of a man being tortured. His screams left completely intact. The title of the video referencing the exact cartel footage it's based on. No warning screen, no age restriction, nothing. YouTube says that if content is educational, documentary, scientific or artistic, it might be allowed under certain conditions. But there's nothing educational about this. No explanation, no context. Just suffering, dressed up in filters and re-uploaded for clicks. Their systems are designed to detect what's harmful. Their human reviewers are supposed to make the final call.
They don't do shit.
But either no
They don't
one's
do
watching,
fucking shit. Nobody's watching. They say they get kicked down the pipeline where like, oh, this is inappropriate content, and then they'll like review it, which is like, believe me, I've had like 4 or 5 strikes on my channel, not at the same time, obviously, but spam and deceptive practices were like the big one for whatever reason, and I'll ask them all the time. It's like, hey, here's a video. Tell me where my spam and deceptive practices are, and they're like, oh, just yeah, we're going to uphold that. Just review the community guidelines, and I reviewed them. And it's like, none of my shit applies to this. Tell me exactly in my video where my spam and deceptive practices are, so I will not do that again. And they were like, well, just review our guidelines and don't do it. And dude, I had a big back and forth, and I'm still kind of pissed at that, because like, how am I supposed to know not to do the particular thing that got that flagged if I don't know what got it flagged? And I have to go on Twitter to get a hold of a person from YouTube. Like, it's some fucking bullshit.
or
dude.
they've decided this doesn't count. And that's the part no one can explain. And if you think this kind of content is rare or hidden away, you'd be wrong. 2 of the most infamous cartel clips ever recorded are still on YouTube, and
Really?
only a few clicks away. The first is known by the name Quiero Agua, Spanish for I want water.
Okay.
The video is only around 25 seconds long. There's no violence shown, no action taking place, just the aftermath. It shows a man, severely injured, being questioned by a cartel member. His face has been altered, badly.
Removed?
What's left is barely recognizable. And
I think
despite
I've
his
probably
condition,
seen that.
he's still
I've seen a guy like laying on his back or something, and his face is like completely fucking removed. It's just like the muscle and skin tissue and shit underneath. And he didn't like say anything though. It's just like he's like there, like dying very slowly. It's pretty fucked up. I don't know if it's the same one, but that one's pretty
alive.
fucked up.
When asked what he wants, he replies, quietly, agua, water. The man questioning him wears a clown mask, something that's become disturbingly associated with these kinds of videos. He taunts the victim, asking him to say it again, to say it louder. The victim tries, but he can barely speak. His voice shakes. Each word sounds like it physically hurts to say. What makes the
Seen a
video
guy
so
get his
hard?
limbs cut off too. That was pretty fucked up, because it's like, what can you do? Like, you know you're not gonna live, right? Like it'd be kind of fucked up if you did, but like, you know you're not gonna live, and they're like hacking at you with the fucking hatchet and everything, like a fucking, I don't know, livestock at a meat plant or something. But it's just kind of like, nobody tries to get away, and that's so weird to me, because like, I always wonder, like, you go into these cartel situations or other like ISIS or something, like, okay, you know you're gonna get got, you're about to nope out, right? Why don't you try and get away? But somebody told me the reason, and it's because apparently they will take you and do a like mock murder or something, where they'll say the whole spiel, and like, oh, you know, these people committed in religious atrocities or whatever the fuck it is, and then they won't do anything, and they'll do it again and again and again, and they'll make the person used to it, and then at one point they'll go through with it. So that's why they don't try and get away. Like, it's some wild shit. It's some like weird psychological shit.
To watch isn't just the violence, it's the way the man sounds. How every word he says feels like it takes effort, like it hurts to speak. He's crying, he's confused, he's still trying to respond, and then the video ends. The full clip isn't on YouTube, but the still images and audio are. The man's face, What's left of it is being used as a thumbnail, just sitting there, next to gaming videos, podcasts, and music. If
Pretty
you
fucked
search
up.
Quiero Agua, you'll find them. No warning, no blur, just screenshots from one of the most disturbing clips ever recorded. But it's not the only one.
I've probably
Funky Town,
seen it. I haven't
arguably the
seen
most
Funky
infamous
Town.
gore video on the internet, is also on YouTube, in full. It shows a
Really?
man who's been restrained and mutilated. He's still conscious, still breathing. Music plays in the background while his attackers take their time. The video lasts nearly 3 minutes, and while some uploads apply filters or visual effects, many don't. The footage is exactly what it's always been, and it's just there, sitting on the same platform as cooking tutorials and travel vlogs, waiting for some unsuspecting individual to click on it. Most people assume the internet's worst videos are buried deep, that you'd have to go looking for them.
There is
that
shit
they're
on
hidden away
YouTube.
on dark
There is shit on YouTube that nobody's found that is probably some of the most amazing shit and some of the most grotesque, horrible shit. And people will get around those filters 1,000,000%.
forums or locked behind paywalls, but they're not. Some are repackaged, hidden under filters, animation, or heavy distortion. Others aren't. In some cases, the footage is real, unedited, fully visible, and somehow, it's still online. They're just moments of real human suffering, uploaded to a site meant for entertainment. YouTube says it has systems in place, automated detection, human reviewers,
Nope.
but those systems are failing, or worse, ignoring what's right in front of them. And if some of the most disturbing footage ever captured can live on this platform without consequence, you have to wonder what else is out there, and for how long it'll stay. There's a place on YouTube where grief is farmed for clicks, where the deaths of real people, some just hours gone, are turned into content, and where even the living aren't safe from being declared dead. These aren't tributes. They're not memorials made by friends or family. They're part of a growing content ecosystem, built entirely on scraping other people's tragedies for views. It's something most people don't think twice about. You search a name, maybe someone you knew, maybe someone you just heard about, and in the results, there's a video, a familiar face, no news headlines, no official statement, just a quiet upload on YouTube. It looks
Fucked
harmless,
up, dude. It's fucked
but
up.
what you're
Some
about to
fucked up
watch
shit.
doesn't feel right,
Yeah.
and it's not.
Obituary pirates? That's a new one.
The thumbnails vary. Some include phrases like "rest in peace" or "in loving memory," but many don't.
This is a new one.
A lot of them are
Obituary
intentionally plain.
pirates.
Just a
Wild.
photo of the person who died. No dramatic headlines, no emotional text, just a face. And that's all it takes. Because these videos aren't made for mass appeal. They're targeting people who knew the person. Friends, relatives, classmates. People who are grieving. People who are searching. And when they click, the channel earns money. Inside,
There's a YouTube channel that I follow that is very controversial called Soft White Underbelly. And it's this guy that is taking these people and just filming their stories. And a lot of people think it's exploitation. It may be, but these people otherwise would never have anyone to hear their stories, and they're pretty fucked up. Is it exploitation? Yeah. Is it a way of getting people's stories out about their life when they basically have no other way? Yeah. I don't think necessarily it's a black and white kind of issue. For some people it may be. For me, maybe not necessarily. I don't know. It's a very weird channel that I'm fascinated with. Maybe
the
I'm part
video
of
is
the problem.
rarely
I
what
don't
you'd
know.
expect. The narration is often lifeless. Sometimes it's AI generated, but in many cases, it's a real person, reading from a script they clearly didn't write, mispronouncing names, skipping details, and rushing through it like it's a chore, because it is. These creators don't care who they're talking about. They found the obituary on a funeral site or local news page, copied the text, dropped it into a slideshow editor, and hit upload.
It's fucked
Hello
up.
viewers, welcome to my video. Dottie McCutcheon Archery,
It's kind of fucked up.
Princeton WV Community Hospital member.
Especially like this, sorry, like Indian language kind of person. This is maybe I've watched too much Scammer Payback and Kid Boga. This does feel like pure exploitation.
Has passed away.
Sure.
It is with profound sadness and a deep sense of loss that we share the news of the unexpected passing of Dottie McCutcheon, a beloved volunteer and dear friend of the Princeton Community Hospital family in Princeton, West Virginia. Dottie passed away.
This feels like a pure only money grabbing situation, and I don't like this. I would never subscribe to a channel like this.
Unexpectedly yesterday morning. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Hello viewers, welcome to my video. Eliyahu Fink obituary death. Eliyahu Fink Monson Y.
No, this is
Death.
some scam
Rabbi
shit.
Eliyahu Fink passed
This
away
is
in
fucked up.
fatal accident.
I don't like
The
this.
Monson, New York community is mourning the death of Rabbi Eliyahu Fink, who passed away in a fatal accident. Rabbi Fink was a revered
This isn't fed into an AI thing. I think this person is literally just reading the obituary.
religious
It's a
leader,
really good
a deep
AI.
thinker, and a cherished member of the Jewish community. So guys, thank you for watching this video.
Some channels post dozens of these videos every single day, hundreds overall. It's some sort of sick production line. In some cases, these videos are published just hours after the person's death is announced.
It's fucked
Before
up.
the family has even
I
finished
had no
processing
idea
what's
about
happened.
anything like
A
this.
stranger has already packaged it into content. And then there's the second category,
Oh,
the
shit.
fake ones. Some channels don't wait for someone to die. They fabricate entire stories about celebrities who are still alive. They'll post a thumbnail with a well-known face and a dramatic title like Heartbreaking News or Farewell to Iconic Actor. Inside the video, there's no real information, no source, no confirmation, just vague language and generic footage designed to make you believe the worst.
Clickbait. Clickbait.
And people believe it.
Clickbait.
Comments are filled with condolences, rest in peace messages, shocked reactions, people who don't realize until later or ever that the
No, that's a bot, right? Like the name dash some like 3 random numbers and letters. That's a bot. I trust no one with a name in that format.
the person isn't dead. And by the time anyone figures it out, the video's already done its job. It's been watched, it's been monetized, and the owner has already moved on to the next upload. The people behind these channels don't care about accuracy, they don't care about the families, and they don't fear consequences. They claim fair use, they delete negative comments, they move on. And because YouTube's algorithm is built to promote whatever gets clicks, it keeps pushing these videos into search results, sometimes even ahead of official news reports. So the next time someone passes away, whether it's a celebrity or someone from your hometown, there's a real chance that a stranger you've never met will try to turn that death into revenue. It's the digital equivalent of showing up to a funeral you weren't invited to, taking photos of the casket and selling them to the highest bidder. And it's not going away, because when you die, some people don't mourn. They monetize.
Yeah. Man, he has less patrons than I did when I was at 1,000. Okay, let's watch a more fun show. Like, let's watch a more fun video, shall we? Theme park review. One of my favorites. Love theme parks. Everyone knows that. If you've been here a while, nobody's watching. Sometimes people come in here that's watched before. Been doing this for 8 years, almost nightly, maybe every other night now since I have a job. But so this is a fun one. Roller coaster. 10 of the best roller coasters in Japan, front seat point of views. Oh, we can't watch it all because we have like 15 minutes until Dusty, so. But we'll watch as many as we can. Here we go! Let's go!
Oh, Thunder Dolphin!
Oh shit, Thunder Dolphin?
This ride does not mess around. You do not get a lot of time on the lift hill to think about what you're about to do.
I'm excited. I would totally ride it.
Great.
What's really funny is I used to have very large fears of things like this, but now like I just don't care. It's like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it, let's ride it. Like almost even being like 40 or whatever, like 39 this year. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go.
You get a beautiful view
I don't give a shit.
of the city over here.
Oh, this is the one with
Tokyo
man,
Dome's right next
it's
to
so
us.
cool. I'm so jealous.
And then all of a sudden you're at the top of the lift.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're doing it. We're going. Here we go. Oh shit. That's a pretty cool view.
Here we go.
Let's go. Ooh. Oh, that looks so much fun.
Here we go, bunny hops.
Bunny hops. Don't underestimate the bunny hops. They are good.
Through the building.
That's super cool. Oh my gosh, that's super cool. Through the Ferris wheel. That's so fucking cool, dude. It looks like so much fun.
We are traveling at insane speeds. And then we do the funky bit. Ready? Funky bit.
The funky bit. Ooh,
It's
we're
like
like
weird
twerking.
trick track. Hooray!
Dude, this is so cool. Like, if I ever go to Tokyo ever in my life, I'm gonna be going to these theme parks.
Oh man,
Billion%.
that is the best, quickest tour of Tokyo you
That's
will ever
really
have.
cool.
Yay! All right, here we go. We're riding Hakuge at Nagashima.
Hakuge.
Little funky bit.
Yay! Oh!
Hey, a little funky bit.
Whee!
You got that little, you got that little funky bit
Gotta
right
love these
there.
RMC funky bits.
Funky bit.
Yeah, you gotta have the funky bit.
Yay!
I've never heard that term before, but I like it. A funky bit term.
Climbing the lift hill of the great white whale. Oh man, that is a beautiful view over there. And
Ooh, look at that Ferris wheel. Oh my gosh.
we love Nagashima Spa Land.
Man, that's a
man.
nice view.
All right, guys, here we are at the top. Get ready.
Raise your hand. It's not a big drop. Not a big drop.
Here we go.
Little.
Oh my God.
Okay, here's the big drop. Here we go. You gotta get that kinetic energy going.
Oh my God! This ride is amazing!
Damn nice. It looks like the Texas Giant actually. Kind of reminds me of the Texas Giant. Oh, they got an inversion on here. Okay, fair enough.
So much sideways airtime on this ride!
Yeah, that looks super dope. Another inversion. Texas Giant doesn't have any inversions, I don't believe.
Oh!
They have a lot of sideways airtime, but
Here we go, guys. You ready? Whee! More sideways airtime! And
And oh, we got the corkscrew. That looks like a fun wooden roller coaster.
We love Hakuge here in Nagashima.
That one looks like fun.
So good, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, definitely. Hakuge, best roller coaster in Japan.
Fujiyama. I don't know this one either.
Fujiyama. All right, here we go. We are on Fujiyama.
I want to go on that like X Factor coaster. That's the only one that I even care about.
This is the tallest roller coaster in the world, right?
This is the tallest roller coaster in the world?
Roller coaster in the world?
Oh, I guess. Is it taller than Manhattan Express? I think so.
I don't know. I think so.
It's like a giant mountain, so.
Speaking of giant mountains, look at this amazing
Damn,
view.
look at that view. Oh
We've
my
got
god.
Mount Fuji over here.
Jeez,
Fuji on
man.
in front
That
of
is
us.
amazing.
World's tallest togo. What could possibly go wrong?
It's gonna be fine.
It's fine. This is gonna be great.
Look at all the padding we had. It's gonna be fine.
We do have an abundance of padding, right?
Not on my back, where I feel like I might need it more.
All right, 50 meters.
It's
What-
also very cool.
I feel like we're seeing more of the mountain now as we climb.
Yeah.
That's how elevation works,
We're
isn't
getting,
it?
we're getting closer to the mountain here.
Oh man, all right.
Okay, we're already at 70 meters here.
70 meters. Oh crap.
I'm concerned.
I have yep, I have, oh man. And look at this view, that is amazing.
A little bit terrifying.
All right.
Here we go.
It does like the first couple drops and then it tries to kill us. Oh crap.
What is that? Are they going on that?
Oh, God.
Oh yeah!
Okay. Tallest coaster in the world, really?
Oh my
Is that true?
God! Fujiyama, king of coasters! Oh god, look at that view! That view is
That's also a volcano.
Yeah,
It's a volcano.
volcano coaster!
King
All right, here we
Decad's
go,
been
guys.
retired.
Hooray! Oh man! Oh, I love it! This has to be the smoothest togo ever!
This is Falcon's Flight is.
What did I just say? Why did I
Fujiyama
just
is
say
number
that?
9.
Oh,
It was one of the tallest coasters,
oh,
I
here we
guess.
go, guys!
What is
We're
this
entering
spiral
the zone Where
nonsense?
it does its best to try to kill you. Oh, God!
Yeah, they're probably getting a lot of G's on that.
Oh, I still love it, though. Oh, man.
This is super dope coaster.
Oh, what is that?
It looks fairly standard, not gonna lie.
Oh,
Like,
oh, it's so fast right here. Woo. Oh,
yeah, but they don't have that like upward corkscrew like we have here on the Titan.
What is this part? Whee! Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
A little funkiness in
We
there.
need the padding. Oh, this is what the padding is for.
I mean,
We did it, though. We survived. Did we? I think so.
that one seemed like fairly tame by coaster standards. I'm not saying like it wasn't fun or anything, but like that one seemed fairly tame.
The king of coasters. Oh my God.
All right, here we go. Regina George.
Regina 2. Number
Duet.
2.
Now she's Italian
Regina George, Italian duet.
and steampunk.
Steampunk. Okay, it's very
Steampunk Mean Girl,
steampunky.
here we go.
Oh, over a lake even. That's super cool. That's awesome, dude.
She's
Done.
she is much smoother. Regina George has become a much smoother Mean Girl.
I like the over the lake kind of thing going on here. I'm down with that.
Dare I say she's more of a soft girl than a mean girl. Here we go, guys.
Can be both. Yeah, it looks fairly tame, but I'm all about the little lake pond thing that they're on. I don't know what you would call it. When does a pond become a lake? I don't know.
I do love the view of Regina George.
Yeah, it reminds me of Final Fantasy VII when you're going to Corel. It's a classic, like, wooden roller coaster kind of thing.
And we have conquered the now softer Regina George.
Oh shit, you have the more than 90-degree vertical drop here. That looks wild.
Here we go. Oh man.
Oh, things are gonna happen right away.
We are heading into the extreme darkness. What is going to happen in here?
Yeah, this makes me want to play Planet Coaster 2.
Oh, it's a disco! Oh, crap.
Damn, already an inversion on that little, like, pre-drop? There you go. Dude, that's a badass coaster. That's a badass coaster. You get an inversion before your actual, like, launch.
Here we go, guys. Upside down. Many times. Woo! Hooray! All right, get ready for it.
Part 2.
Oh shit, it's not even the end?
World's steepest roller coaster.
Oh
121 degrees. Beyond vertical.
Oh my gosh,
I mean,
that's
this one
so
counts
cool.
since
Oh
the
my
first
gosh,
one's
this is
been
like the
closed
most
for like a year and a
insane
half,
coaster
right?
I've seen.
Dating the video. Stop. Don't
This
do it.
is not 2025, and we have no idea what year it is.
No. Just may or may not be the world's steepest roller coaster.
It's gonna be the world's steepest roller coaster in my mind.
It is right now.
121-degree drop.
Oh, have I ever mentioned how much I love vertical lift hills? That these are my favorite of all.
I've
the
never
hills.
been on a truly vertical
doing
lift
over there?
hill.
I mean, I've
That's
been
wild.
better and I've been worse.
Oh yeah, okay.
I
It's
don't like that.
I'm there
okay,
for
the
it.
vertical
I'm there
lift
for it.
portion of the ride is coming to an end.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go!
Oh wow.
Oh, they're gonna make them hang there, and then they're gonna release them.
1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh crap! Here it goes. Oh, we are in the 121
That's so cool. Oh my gosh, I gotta ride that. I gotta ride that shit.
Oh man.
Man, I love roller coasters. Physics all the way, baby. Let's go. That is a badass coaster.
1, 2, 1. We survived the world's steepest roller coaster.
Right now.
Right now.
That is a
In
badass
this
roller
moment
coaster.
that we're in right now, it's the world's steepest roller coaster.
We made it. We're here. We're here together. 12 to 16. I think we're gonna have to pause it here, and we're gonna have to go watch Dusty. I will be right back. Let me get my shit set up. Listen to Phone Cone.